North Melbourne face a mighty test on Saturday night when they take on reigning premiers Hawthorn. But the Kangaroos will be drawing inspiration from 40 years ago. And to help them in that quest, the club has turned to none other than Sam Kekovich. That first ever premiership for North Melbourne back in '75 was vintage stuff. And returning to Arden Street today to help rekindle the memories, Sam Kekovich, himself in vintage form.
Sometimes you pinch yourself to see if in fact 40 years have elapsed. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm far from convinced. I'm still quite content with what I see.
Now 65, Kekovich remains immensely proud of the part he played, and although the club has tried to remaster the premiership photo, complete with Keka, he's just a little sheepish as to why he never made it to the actual photo.
Where was I? Whilst I've got vivid recollections of the actual event from 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock, my memory's somewhat blurred from there on in.
On Saturday night, the Kangaroos will celebrate that '75 grand final win over Hawthorn when they line up against the Hawks at Etihad Stadium. And courtesy of Slam and Sam, in-form ruckman Todd Goldstein won't be lacking motivation.
Sit down in an office with him for 20 minutes and you learn a lot of things about life, that's for sure. So
just stick to the terms of reference, right?
It's been a very interesting last half hour.
What did I tell you in there?
But the love-in became a touch awkward when Kekovich compared eras. The '70s were brutal. Nowadays,
we've softened up everywhere, and footies are probably a reflection of our society where we've overdosed on tolerance, political correctness.
The surviving members of that '75 team, including coach Ron Barassi, will gather on Saturday night to celebrate the 40th anniversary. True to form though, Kekovich won't be there. He has a previous engagement.